Hello Capricorn, welcome back to another episode of Solari Tarot. It is Greg here. I'm here to do your reading for October 2022. What's up? If you're new to the channel, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those things help more than you know. All the information you're gonna need is in the description box. We're gonna start with your astrology for the day, which we have a bit for this month. Then we're gonna go into some oracle cards I've already pulled for you. And lastly, but not leastly, we will be using the Tarot of the Divine to pull a full tarot spread and clarification if we have time. Now, let's get going. Folks, Capricorn, my dear friends, you're reaping some rewards this month. You're reaping what you've sown. And I'm talking about good stuff. You've been working super hard. And as long as you keep putting in the effort that you've been putting in, success is guaranteed for you here, my friends. It's good astrology. Venus opposes Jupiter in your fourth house on the first of the month. That was 3 days ago. The fourth house is obviously all about home and family. So there could be some blessings coming to you in your home or from your family. You might be taking some people under your wing here this month. You're building foundations that are virtually unbreakable, and somebody might really want to learn how to do that too. So you might be kind of mentoring here this month. Now on October 8th, Pluto retrograde is coming to an end. Pluto stationing direct. And for you, there could be some sobering realizations about who you are and how you influence others. This is going to be in your first house of the self. You're learning how to wield your power responsibly. You could be looking back at recent moments where you didn't and realizing that you're going to need to do that. You're learning not to put all your focus in something that's digging the hole deeper, right? It's like productivity that's put into something unproductive doesn't really matter, right? I think you're learning a little bit of that this month, making sure you're not digging the hole deeper. You've been going through an inner transformation over the past few months, really. And now you're making meaningful changes. Now you're starting to make the real changes. You're getting the real messages that you need. So on the 9th, we have a full moon in Aries. This is going to be in your fourth house again of home on October 9th. You might be evolving. Your comfort zone is evolving. Your family dynamic, or the ones you share a living space with, is evolving. You might be welcoming a new member into the family. Somebody might be having a baby, maybe you or maybe a sister. Some of you might be moving to a new city here around the full moon in Aries. Or maybe you're just redecorating your home and putting out all of the cute little pumpkin spice shit you got in a box somewhere that smells like an attic. Maybe you're just calling your grandma a lot this month. But you're really learning how to feel like you belong, and you're learning where you belong too this month. Very sweet energy happening in the fourth house. Now, on October 23rd, Venus is going to enter your 11th house of community, friends, and networking. So if you need to crowdfund something to get something moving, this is a good time to do it. This is a good time to get connected with the people that are outside of the inner circle that you function in, right? Reaching out to other people in the community to kind of help you get some things accomplished. Now, for some of you, you might have some situations where you could feel like a best friend and you are feeling romantic, trying to figure out whether that's silly or real, whether it's just a little fancy. That could definitely happen with that kind of placement. Now, October 25th, solar eclipse in Scorpio at 2 degrees, falling in your 11th house. Major shift on the people that you associate yourself with and the people that you're drawn to. This eclipse is going to be like hope for the future for you. And you could really make a real difference here. So you might be questioning who's around you and whether they're productive and whether they're helping you get the things accomplished that you need. Now, of course, Jupiter retrograde is moving out of Aries into Pisces, where it will stay for the rest of the year. That's going to be on October 28th. That will be in your third house of communication. You might be just talking to everybody, buddy. You might be working on community projects. You might be rewriting your resume or your manifesto to show to the public. And lastly, we have Mars retrograde. This could be creating some discord in your sixth house of work and health on October 30th. So do not push yourself beyond your limit. You could be having fears around the end of the month that you're not being productive enough and you're just chronically exhausted. You could be running yourself to death by the end of the month. So just make sure to take care of yourself. Maybe you're rethinking, what does a successful day at work really look like? And how do I still honor myself in that process? Right? You can't burn a candle at both ends, folks. Doesn't really work. So, a lot of action here for you in the month of October. So let's move on to your oracle cards here for the month. Starting off, we have the same card that Virgo just pulled, Messenger of the Gods, Na. Messages coming in, things expanding. Obviously, I think we're seeing this card a lot because this is classic Mercury stations direct kind of energy. Things are full steam ahead now. We're moving forward. I do also think that you could be getting some messages of the spiritual nature this month. We have the owl spirit as your animal spirit of the month. It says here, you see clearly now. And the owl and the messenger card together seems to me like perhaps a little owl brings you a message. If you work with any deities associated with this animal, you may be receiving communications from the spirit world. You also have the Kairos card. This is about time slowing down and seeming ethereal. The liminal moments that we have when we are spiritually connecting to ourselves. So big messages coming through to you, perhaps ones that you have been really asking about receiving answers to for this month. So you're reaping rewards, you're getting the messages that you need, you're really moving forward in a really, really glorious way. Let's go ahead and move into your tarot, yes? Capricorn, October 2022, what is the message? Capricorn, October 2022. Two of Cups, that's interesting. So what's going on with that, Capricorn? You have the Two of Cups, very much a love card, and you have very little love astrology here. But there could be a particular connection we're thinking about. Now, you do have seventh house action here this month, which is about your partnerships. So Two of Cups, for me, coming out is very much about the partnerships that you have already. These could be romantic. They probably are. But if they're not, if it's not your partner, it could be a family member, somebody that you're very close with, somebody that you have a very deep connection with. Could be a best friend, right? Or somebody that, we feel keen to embrace. Doesn't always have to be sexual. In fact, Two of Cups is rarely a sexual card. It's more about the intermingling of two souls, or the intermingling of both parts of our soul. Let's continue to pull. Capricorn. Two of Cups, though, you got some connections around you that need attention, or connections around you that are really important and special in your life this month. And perhaps you're receiving messages from those people, Capricorn. Right? We have the Six of Wands. A few signs have pulled this card this month. And y'all, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you all know my favorite card in the minor arcana is the Six of Wands. This card is great victory. It's awards, accolades, achievements. It's powerful victory energy. As you can see depicted in this photo and in the traditional Rider-Waite depiction of the Six of Wands. A rider is riding back in from battle, successful, and the town and the city around them are casting laurels and celebrating such a beautiful thing that has been accomplished here. Some of these messages could be public messages. Somebody could make a love letter public. So, just saying on that. Hope you ain't been writing no love letters lately. We got the Two of Coin, another two. I definitely think you have a lot on your plate this month. To no wonder. Everybody's got a lot on their plate always. The world is a hard place to live in. But the Two of Pentacles shows where we are making decisions, right? And we might be juggling a lot. We might just have a lot up in the air. But look at this. You really are balancing because you are bringing in victory. For those of you that have been having moments, Capricorn, where you are deciding or deliberating what to do about a specific somebody that you're very close to, you will have victory. You will have victory over that decision here in the early month of October. You'll be deciding what exactly you're about to do with a specific person in your life. In the heart of the reading, we have the King of Cups, badass. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. But ultimately, there's somebody in our heart here. And this reading today wants to talk about the somebody in your heart. And exactly as I say that sentence, somebody in your heart, you know who it is. You just saw them in your head. We're talking about this somebody. We're talking about somebody specifically in this reading, seemingly apart from our astrological message here for the month. This is somebody that is worthy of your love, though, and this is also, okay, Page of Wands, the Death card, so definitely could be Scorpio energy. Page of Wands is exciting. So I think in some of your personal relationships here, as we get that 7th house action, your commitments might start to get spicy. We got a few people having some 5th house moments as well. In the zodiac this month, there is some spiciness to this month. And then the Death card. Big transformations that are taking place in your relationships as well at this time. And also, this is really going to fall into that Mars and Gemini energy, right? This retrograde that we have for 7 months. And the Death card really is showing big transformations that are, look, really kind of fortified by the universe here. Death, 6 of Wands. This is necessary adjustment, but it's also creating a more successful environment in terms of really your life in general. But then there is this person it seems like you're deepening a bond with here as well. I get this sense that whoever this person is, you know, this certainly could be romantic because 2 of Cups is in the crown. Could be, but could just be a business partnership. I mean, I don't know, take it how it resonates, but looks like you have some history with this person, but there has been a line that hasn't been crossed. I think that there's a deliberation as to whether to cross the line. And I think there's transformations happening in that 7th house that are empowering you to really start to think critically about how you function in relationships. And of course, with the 6 of Wands, how you have successful alliances to colleagues and lovers and friends. The Hierophant card, and what you do about it, and what you do in your daily life. Taurus energy, right? 9 of Wands. And something that's fallen on the floor. And all the way across the table. And 2 of Wands. A lot of 2s, man. 2 of Wands. Sorry, all my camera went dead. Anyway, we're back on. Look at this, 9 of Wands. Building a resistance. hanging in there. This is very much an energy of not giving up. And I think you've been deliberating maybe with some people, some scenarios in your life, and I don't think you should give up on any people or any scenarios. I think that where you are right now just needs to be expanded on. Two of Wands, making definitive plans about what is the movement forward. Because Six of Wands, look at this. We have the Hierophant up to the King of Cups, up to the Six of Wands. Your diligence is necessary at this time. You have been working really hard. There is a lot of abundance coming into you at this time, particularly in the form of money. But I think that it's also creating some sweetness around your personal relationships as well. You could have a deepening of one of those here this month. Now, I'd like to clarify a few of these cards. All right, let's see. Six of Wands. Show us Six of Wands energy. Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. Big success for you. You're at a Nine of Pentacles. When we see this card, we have financial stability. We are good individuals, right? We are really solid beings on our very own. I think that's why some of your relationships are expanding this month, Capricorn, because you're really an entity to be messed with on your own. I think strongly for your financial successes at this time. I think that you really have a lot of availability to bring in a lot of good juice. And I think it's affecting your personal relationships as well. Let's look at that Two of Cups. Let's look at that Two of Cups. Okay. Two of Cups. What is that? Three of Cups. Yeah. Celebration. Excitement. Death card. This looks like a well-rounded month, Capricorn. The Tower. But there are really some transformations just taking place, guys. I think with this Tower card, we're looking at this around the end of the month, right? When that Mars retrograde falls into your sixth house of work and health, I think that you're going to see some situations where you're going to have to pull back. So I want you to be really thoughtful of the way that you're treating yourselves here this month, because, you can't go forever. You're going to have to rest at some point. And that really is your message here for the month. Capricorn, I love you very much. Keep your eyes and ears open for some videos that'll be coming out. Sorry, the sun is blinding me right now. Some videos that will be coming out towards the end of the month. I was in West Virginia for 3 weeks and filmed all kinds of cool stuff for you that I'm putting together now. I'll also have episode 2 of the cinematic series I've been doing coming out this Friday. So that's exciting. Please make sure to watch that. And I'll see you in the next coming weeks. Thank you. Have a wonderful October. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Let your relationships get deeper. There's nothing to freak out about. Let things transform. It's all right. Yes. Love you. Bye.